All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I'm actually have a guest in the booth with me, Miss Leanne Leaney.
Hi, Lonnie.
All right.
Hi,
S-
everyone.
So Leanne is from Canada, and she doesn't get to play all the time on the tour, but we enjoy having her when she gets here. So thanks for jumping in the booth with us. Angela is currently in a match, so
Amazing.
so we are going to be here bringing you the best of the action for this first round match for these ladies. We got, is it
Harin Lee.
Harin Lee,
Yep.
formerly Woo Jin Lee. She would prefer to
Yes.
be called Harin. And then Miss Jasmine Ocean, which most people don't need a lot of introduction to Jasmine. She's one of the best in the business. So they are currently doing the announcements for the ladies with our tournament director, Mr. Jerry Stucker. And so these ladies are going to lag for the break. This is a race to eight. It's still alternate break format. Three
Yep.
point rule is in effect. And let's see how this match gets started. It looks like Jasmine's going to go ahead and get the lag. So she will be breaking first. This is pretty exciting. This is a really good first round
It
match.
is. It's
I'm,
shocking to have this as a first round match, but yeah,
yeah.
enjoy.
Well, the way the WPBA works, the ladies are seated in a 64 bracket based on their rank within the WPBA, not their world rank or their Fargo. So it's their accolades within the WPBA, and Heron has not played in the WPBA, so she is coming in. And unfortunately, when you come in with no rank, you do seed right into the top 32. And the farther down the no rank list you are, which are actually a victim of this week
I
as
am.
well,
Yep.
Leanne drew Kelly Fisher first round, and they had a fun match,
Yes.
but Kelly did Kelly. And so Leanne is also on the not the we're not going to call it the losers bracket. We're going to call
No.
it
Second chance side.
the second chance, or this what is it they call it,
The blue collar side, maybe.
yeah, there you go,
You know,
working class.
working class side. Yep.
All
No
right.
cruise control there.
Oh, she scratched on that first break. So we're gonna get to see Heron up there. I may just call her Lee.
Mm.
I feel like I'm gonna screw her name up a bunch since she changed it, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna screw it up. So I may call her Lee just so you guys know, right? Hey, Jude. Oh, don't get me started. I'm gonna start singing to y'all. All right, so she does come to the table with ball in hand. Now, we actually have seen Heron play. I believe she's played in other Predator events.
Yes. Yep.
Um, so some of us are familiar, but it is it's pretty exciting to see her here in the WPBA. The Soaring Eagle Masters is the favorite event of the ladies in the WPBA. The casino here is second to none. The food is spectacular here.
Can we talk about the showers?
Oh yeah, right,
Fantastic.
yeah,
The best showers the best showers at the best venue.
yeah,
Like, absolutely.
yeah. Great
This is a place to
rooms,
be.
great location.
Yeah.
There's food options at all times of day or night.
Brand new Ruth Chris. Have you checked
Yeah,
that out?
yeah, that's new. I have not been there yet.
I just talked to them about reservations.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
You're coming? Let's do it.
All right, so this is pretty exciting. She's gonna get, that was a great shot to get to this four ball here. The ladies are on the diamond tables, 9 foot, um, standard pockets. They are playing with the Aramith TV Pro Cup Series balls. And as always, the best in the business, Simonis cloth. So they are playing with the best equipment available, and we'll see how these first round matches go. This is a tough draw for these two ladies to start.
Well, it's like I say, super shocking just because as a first round match.
Yeah.
I mean, this could easily be a final. It didn't have to be a first round match, but here we are. She plays a lot of events in Asia too, if you've watched the live streams from
Hmm.
there. And yeah,
Yeah, she is no stranger to competition. So
no.
see her, and which neither is Jasmine. So I expect it to be a great match. It is an alternate break format, so no one is going to have the ability to just run away with it. We see a lot of hill or real close
Mm.
matches in these situations, so I expect nothing less. But it will be Heron's break next.
But what a treat for everyone.
Mm.
First
Especially
round.
first day.
Mm.
It's a great match. All right, so
Happy to
she,
be in the booth up close and personal.
yeah, we're glad to have you. I was super glad when you popped your head in here and was like, "Hey, I'm available," and I was like, "Oh, that's fantastic."
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes I get stuck in the early rounds of the tournament by myself in here.
Oh no.
Like Angela and I kind of go back and forth, but so this is pretty cool. Like I said, this is a race to eight, alternate break, and there is a 3 point rule in effect. So you won't see a lot of soft breaking out of these ladies. They're gonna get right to it.
And the tables are breaking really nice as
Yeah.
well, I have to say.
Yeah. And
The,
they're using Outsville Template Rack, who's also a sponsor of the WPBA. So shout out. So, Bobby, some of the other ladies are streaming their own matches. I believe Christina Zlateva, she streamed her match earlier. If they're not on the stream table, some of them do. I believe Savannah Easton is probably going to stream her match, so she might be streaming right now. She's playing Angela Williams. And it really just depends. But right now, this is the main table for streaming. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see you guys in the chat. All right, so she broke dry here. The three ball just kind of sat up in the pocket, didn't it?
hmm
Giving Jasmine an opportunity to come up to the table. Now she doesn't get ball in hand like Lee had in the first rack, but thank you, New Jersey pool player. Yeah, everybody, don't forget to share the stream. This is the more people we get in the room, the more people that get to watch wonderful pool.
Or come on down.
Yeah, yeah, we're in Michigan, so for
Yeah.
those of you that are within driving distance, you are missing out. It is not very expensive to come here and watch these ladies play. Uh, and I'm telling you, I'm sure they would love it. They would love it to see you guys in the stands. I know by Sunday this place will be pretty packed. Right. Well, Jasmine attempted a safety there. I think maybe she went two ways on that, but it leaked out on her. She didn't felt like she shot that really quickly in her final stroke, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it did.
Last minute she had a twitch or something.
Like she was trying to drive it in.
No, the cue ball is not. The cue ball is not a part of the 3 point rule. Yeah, so and currently at the moment, we are using our cameras with just the basic pool table lights, the diamond lights above the table, and we do not have our production lights up. They will be up for tomorrow. So just bear with us. The quality obviously is not what you guys are used to from us, but it's still really easy to be able to tell. Remember, we are using the Aramith TV Pro Cup balls, so we are using the pink 4 and the orange 5.
There we go.
So that helps maybe for you guys back home, the brown 7. Well, we see
Such
so many,
controversy
yeah,
lately,
I see
right?
so many different sets of balls anymore
Yeah.
on the streams. So, and so, yes, production lights are not on, but they will be tomorrow. So bear with us for these early rounds. We still got some great matches. You're not missing anything when it comes to that. Uh, some of the best in the business are in this event. This is the Soaring Eagle Masters. It is everyone's favorite event every year. So shout out to Soaring Eagle for having us and being literally the absolute best venue on the planet. You love
It
pool,
is.
it's
It's
a
so
mecca.
it is. No,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. If you have a chance to get here, I would say get in the car and get here. We're here all weekend.
And just so you guys know too, I don't know if you guys are aware, Dr. Pool Promotions Productions is also having an amateur bar table event alongside. So you could come and play in an event and get you a general admission pass and come watch the pros in between your matches. If you are in
Yeah.
driving distance and you love pool, this is the place to be in Michigan right now. So Don't be afraid to get in your car. I think the 9 ball tournament starts tomorrow for the amateurs.
Yeah, they're playing 8 ball right now, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
playing 8 ball today. They're actually
Mm.
doing that backwards. I usually don't they usually play 9 ball
I
first and
thought
8 ball
that.
second.
Yeah, I
That's all
thought
right.
that. Do they have Scotch doubles in that event as
I
well?
don't think so.
No.
I think they're doing a team event too. So I think
Uh,
that starts on Saturday.
that's when it'll
Um,
get really full.
yeah, it'll
Yeah,
get crazy. There's over 400 people signed up for
right.
that event.
I
So
love Scotch doubles.
I like Scotch too. It's
Isn't it
fun.
so fun? Hmm.
I agree. If you had to pick a Scotch doubles partner, anybody in the world, who would it be?
Ooh, any
Anybody, girl
anybody
or
in the
guy.
world.
I don't even care.
Oh, I mean now you're. Oh my gosh. E. I mean, it might be obvious, but like filler,
Oh, right.
Fedor, Alex.
But there's so many.
You
Right.
know, I got a whole list, probably like 10 people.
Girl, I'm all in on FSR.
Right?
See?
Shane,
LFR, FSR. See? We are the
right?
same.
Exactly.
LFR and FSR. Girl, I'm
That would be
telling you.
great team
I
shirts.
know.
Oh
We
my
would have
gosh,
the
you have to
best.
do that. You have to do
Yeah,
that.
I just got to get him to play with me.
We can work on that.
I'd be like, look, you just got to leave me straight in all the time. I'm
Right?
just kidding. I can hold my own.
Of course.
All
You're
right. So,
LSR.
right. LFR.
Oh, yes,
He's
LFR.
he's FSR. All right.
FSR. Yes.
All right.
We'll have to see if we can hook that up.
All right, everybody. So please don't forget to share this stream. Please, please, please share it to all your socials, to all your favorite pool pages. Give the girls some love. They deserve it. So shout out to our sponsors also, Diamond, Aramith, Simonis, for sure, Outsville. There's just, WPPA has some of the best sponsors in the world. It's amazing. All right, so that was a great safety, although I do think that Lee has the edge of this pink 4 ball. So she may be able to thin this and just come back around. She does have to avoid hitting the 5.
Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna go for. The old snooker safe.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
It is. Right off the edge. I played it earlier. Oh,
Oh, she did. She got
check
it.
check it for paint.
She almost, right? she she almost didn't, but she did clip that brown 4 or 7. 4. I'm looking at the pink 4, talking about the brown 7. Yeah, I hate straight in, Sarah. You're right about that. Stop telling on me, Sarah. I do hate straight in. It's the worst place in pool to be. Unless you're shooting the money ball 6 inches from the pocket. All right, that's a great safety by Jasmine
Yeah.
there. And she caused separation on that 6-8 because that 6 was tucked under there.
Hmm.
So it could have been a little tricky getting from the 5 to the 6, the 6 to the 7.
She took the jump shot away too.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
2 rails. Yeah, 2 rails and kick you
Oh,
back. Oh no, she
oh.
scratched.
All right, so Jasmine comes to the table with ball in hand here. I mean, the 7 to the 8 can still pose a little bit of a problem, but I definitely favor Jasmine to get out here.
Yeah.
Get herself on the board, settle into the match.
She's just so consistent.
Yes. Well,
I mean,
really, in all honesty, everyone here is this. There is not a weak link in this tournament.
right.
This is probably one of the strongest fields for the Masters I've seen in a few years. So it's really nice that the girls from Asia are able to come back over. It puts the competition level right where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
I absolutely enjoy it.
No, I think it's great. I think it's good that everybody's starting to come back and we see players from everywhere because really that's what the WPBA is supposed to be about is the best of the best, right?
Well,
So,
traditionally, That has always been the case. I mean, the girls come here, they even move here to be a part of this tour. So
Yeah.
tradition speaks for itself. All right, so I think she fell a little flat here. The seven's all the way at the end of the table, so she's really going to have to put a good solid stroke on this ball. She needs a little bit more. Oh, I think she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now she could play this with a high ball with left hand English.
Yep. And come on the other
And
side of the eight.
come on the left side of the eight
Mm.
there. I mean, really, that's otherwise you have to play for speed, and it's tough when it's your first like match of the day,
Right.
to get in those little windows. Like I think you're better off playing the percentages there. Like
Definitely, I agree.
she's gonna play a high ball.
I wouldn't want to be messing with the speed. Yeah.
Now Jasmine is the reigning champion from last year at this event. I
That's why her
believe
picture's
Jasmine
everywhere.
won this event last year.
That's
Her
why
picture
she
is
gets that's
literally
why she gets
everywhere.
the big screen.
Yeah, she's got all the screens in the
Right?
Soaring Eagle this week. Like Jasmine, I'm just kidding. There's actually Caroline Powell and Kelly and Allie.
She hit that nice.
Yeah, she hit that beautifully.
Pocket weight.
So did you guys drive in?
We did. Yep, we did 5 hours. We got held up at the border for almost 2 hours with the traffic. It just, it was so busy, but we drove in and we had such a good time and got in for dinner time. So, yeah,
Now I live 2 hours from here.
I'm so jealous. And the
Yeah,
last time
well,
we met was in at the
Michigan.
Kellogg Arena.
Yep.
And how far did you live from there?
Um, so I'm about an hour and a half from there in a different direction.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what's crazy is
Mm,
that there's two events a year, pro level events that
right.
happen in Michigan. And so I get kind of lucky there. But the
Yes.
rest of the time, I am traveling.
Right.
Like Iowa, we are in the works for something in Nebraska, and we're talking
Mm,
to some people in California and Texas. And I'm like, oh my. Like, the travel is insane, but so worth it, right? For the
right.
level of competition, it's just worth it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
yeah. No, you have to get in where you can. Um, that's why for us coming to Michigan, these two events as well, being Canadian,
they're
like being out of
close.
Toronto, yeah,
Hmm.
it's super close. It's super easy. It makes it a lot easier to get to.
Wow. Did she get the other? Oh, so she made two
Yeah.
on the break, and then she got at least one. I know the Brown Seven made it past the headstring, so that is a legal break. She's got a lot of angle on this too. I think she's trying to decide. Three doesn't go past the four. Trying to come in between the 4-3 is a little treacherous. But I don't know if you don't, she may not have a choice. She may have to just try it. Or play a safety, you know what I mean? Look for
Yeah.
the safe. But I think when the rack is early, when you're early in the set, that's when you gotta try some of the things.
Yep.
Maybe it does
Little
go past
close. It
that
might.
four.
Yeah. It's so I find too the camera angles are always so different
Yes.
than when
Yeah.
you're actually down there playing.
Well, that's why we have the window. So anybody who's never been to one of our events, our stream booth, we have a window in the front. So worst case scenario, if I can't see it on the stream, on the TV proper, I will stand up and let you guys know if something goes. All right, so we did go through there.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I like this, and Jasmine has this stroke. Whether or not she opts to use this or goes up and down would obviously be a preference, but I like sliding this out, going two rails and just kind of trying to hold it
I
in
do
that
2 days
end.
from now.
Yeah, it's tough, right? First match of the
Yeah.
day, it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Because the cloth is still a little bit slippery. I don't know if you found that. Like it's just a tiny bit slippery. So right now, in my mind, I would rather straighten it out.
hmm
Just, and then that way you don't have to worry about that little, because that little bit of a slide could be
Yeah, and it's
the
so
difference.
right. And right now, the tables are fast. All new equipment, new balls for everyone. She did hold it.
Yep, nice.
How you like it? That was a great shot.
Right?
Perfect speed. In my mind, I could do all of that.
Psh, nope, I haven't missed from the chair yet.
Yeah. No, I like this. Jasmine's really going to settle in. I do want to make mention, you guys, that there is a mandatory 40-second shot clock on the TV table. So, so when, and usually we can see it, but we actually don't have it set up for you guys to see. The players can clearly see it. It is digital and they're big bright red numbers, so they can see the shot clock. They are allowed one extension per rack. So if you see the ladies, sometimes they'll get a little hesitant every once in a while. They'll do something rammy or crazy, and a lot
Mm.
of times people are like, "Oh my God, what are they doing?" They just can't see the shot clock, so they don't realize that they have like no seconds left. Like, so they're just getting down there going for it. But yeah, so there is a mandatory shot clock on this table. Now I believe that these two ladies are pretty familiar and comfortable
Mm-hmm.
with the shot clock, so I don't think it really will factor in much for them.
No, and for her, she's just gonna go ahead and pinch this in the corner and off the side rail, probably. Just below the side pocket. Yeah.
She hits a beautiful, great shot.
See, my mind is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just got to get the body to follow. That's
Hmm.
the issue. Oh, beautiful. Nice
All
out.
right.
We have a match, 2-1. And with the alternating break format, at least we get to see both players
Yeah.
play. And it kind of puts the heat on.
Oh, it changes things for
Yeah.
sure, quite a bit.
I will agree, though, that this is my favorite venue, my favorite event, and I've only been here for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's cool here.
Right?
Like the staff are so nice and
Oh,
they're just and everything's so they just recently did a complete remodel in the hotel
I
and
was just
everything is
gonna say,
so modern and
right?
everything's power.
Yes,
So like your lights, your curtains, your
that's what I was.
everything, it's really cool.
I said to Naomi, I'm like, look at us, how fancy we are. We have electric curtains. So we're like 5-year-olds pressing the button, right? Ding, ding, ding,
And we
ding.
fancy like
Yeah. The valet service was
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
Everybody's been really lovely.
yeah.
So happy
It's
to be here.
amazing. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the customer service, like all the staff, even the people that are going around cleaning things, and just cleaning up after you and after the people in the casino, they're
Yeah.
even friendly. I mean, I'd probably be mad at some people if I had to clean up after them, but these people are just so nice.
They
It's a
really are.
wonderful, wonderful
Oh,
venue. All right, so she got aggressive, and whoa,
ooh. Naomi
all
almost
right,
took out Jasmine on the
running on.
sidelines.
We got a crash course going on here. Yeah, so I do believe that Savannah is playing right now, and more than likely, Savannah is probably streaming her match. Uh, but before you go, make sure you share our stream. Thank you. Because I think
Sharing is
Jasmine,
caring.
that's right.
Hmm.
Jasmine and Heron Lee are definitely worth watching. You never know, you may learn something. All right, so Jasmine's a little funny on this too. I think she just went ahead and made the one and committed to just getting sight on the two ball without trying to get too perfect with the position. She probably will just play a containing safety here, a separation between the two, putting the two on the. I feel like she almost underhit that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I thought, is she gonna make it?
yeah.
but again, taking the jump shot away. So I'm thinking she thinks Harian
There's.
jumps really good because she keeps taking that option away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see some players like will leave a jump shot. Um,
Yeah, I think she's got the edge of this two ball. She may be able to cut this in. Oh,
mm,
no. She went ahead and just went for the safety as well. She left Jasmine the edge of that ball too. So although these are containing safeties, they're not kicking. So they're just playing safeties back and forth.
it's like the last time she's going to come off of their left side, our right side of the ball. Probably 2 rails back up on the top rail.
Right, she wants it to slow down. Yeah, great
Mm,
shot. Just do. Yeah, we'll just do a little announcing here and a little introducing. This is some of the new people in the chat room. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I'm actually joined in the booth by Leanne Leaney.
Hi.
So thanks for tuning in. Stick with us. It's going to be a great match. Just started. This is a race to 8. Looks like Jasmine's going to go ahead and she got away with that. That was a great
She did.
safety.
Yeah,
She got the ball in hand. That's
she
what you
did.
play the safeties for. It's a
Yeah.
great shot. Okay, looks like she'll just go ahead and go one rail forward and back out to the center for the 4. She doesn't want to go too far. Yeah, great shot.
Even from this morning, I'm noticing the speed of the table is just already slowed down.
Well, and that's surprising because it was hot in here this morning and now
Mm-hmm.
it's cold in here.
Right.
So usually it goes the other way around. But, the tables are getting some play.
Mm-hmm.
Now the TV table doesn't get as much playtime because like during setups and stuff in the mornings, a lot of times they'll shut it down so the girls can't practice on it. But um, yeah, I mean, you're going to see it change slightly here and there throughout the event anyway. Nice little shot. She kind of overhit that a tiny bit. This is probably a little more angle than she wanted, but she has enough that she could really just let the cue go if she'd like to and go back and forth. Doesn't have to try to hold this unless she's comfortable doing that. Looks like she's gonna go ahead and hold it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I was thinking that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, she pulled it.
Ooh.
Oh, and the crowd said, "Ooh."
Because it looked like for a moment it was going to the other side of the pocket too much. I think she's just going to go the 1 rail and back for the 9. Let's see.
Just a
Yeah.
little stretch there. It was definitely easier just to do the one rail to it.
Yeah.
She overran it a tiny bit, but it's makeable. I favor her to make this for sure.
That ball in hand is huge.
Oh boy.
Huge. Now she's up 3-1.
I feel like Jasmine is saying welcome to the WPBA.
Did you see my poster outside?
Hey, do you recognize me?
Right?
These two ladies know each other. I am completely joking, but we've been picking on Jasmine a little bit. Oh, speaking of that, for any of you who are on our socials, Jasmine is looking for a nickname.
You know what?
So-
Oh,
So, the way it works, if you go to our WPBA
I'd call her the
Facebook,
heartbreaker and be done with it.
right? That's a good one. You should sign up, put it in there, and maybe you win. So currently, there's a nickname contest, and the winner will receive a WPBA logo, a Jam Up apparel, jersey autographed by Jasmine, signing her nickname for the very first time.
I'm calling her the heartbreaker. That's where I sit.
Yeah, there you go. Leanne said it. She's calling her the heartbreaker. You better put that on that post before somebody steals it from you now, because we just told all these people in the chat room.
I live in Canada. You can come split it with me.
You guys are gonna share the jersey.
Yeah.
Um, you can have custody this month, and I'll take it
Right?
next month.
You
Ship
can
it
have
home.
you can have this first half of the year. I'll take the second half of the year. She's breaking really good, which I mean, she does really well
Yeah.
along with
So
everything else, but
yeah.
her break has always been really top notch.
Well, she probably got one of the best sparring partners on the planet.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
He's another one I'd play with.
Oh yeah.
Talking about,
Yeah.
yeah, Scotch doubles partners. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, is George? Oh, Breedlove is called the Heartbreaker. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, well, scratch that. Start
right.
over.
Took all my fun away. I thought I came with a good one there.
Soul taker.
Oh,
That changes it, huh?
that
All right,
does.
so she went ahead and played the push. She didn't have a good starting shot, so she had to kind of. I think she tried to just make the 4-5 difficult, knowing that she was going to leave her side on the two. Hmm.
I was gonna say myself, I like coming off the edge of the two, pushing the two to the rail and going up table.
Put it underneath the four
Mm-hmm.
five. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because in this situation, you're not giving the push back.
right.
So
And there's really no reward right now to making the two, and where are you gonna make it, even if you know.
oh, practice room. It's all good. You're not a downer. Thanks for telling Leanne so she doesn't sound like an idiot when she gets in the chat and tries to
Right?
say that's her new nickname. You saved her.
You did. Thank you. But now I'm like, now I'm really thinking about it because I thought I had a good one, so now I'm gonna be stuck on this for a minute. Ah, she caught the three on the way up. Yeah.
Hmm. All right, so Jasmine has a clear opportunity here. Um, I do think the three goes in the side. I just stood up to look out the window because it is tough to see on the stream, right?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and let's do a peek.
I think if she would have
Oh,
hit the
see?
two a little bit slower, it would have went a little bit wider and maybe missed the three. I think the
Well,
speed, she went too sharp at it.
yeah, I think that that three does go there. It's tough. I just don't know that she can get in the proper place to hold for the four. So see if she just kind of is aggressive and goes into those balls. Mm. So she has an opportunity. I mean, oh, I don't know if you make this.
Yeah,
I don't know that there's enough reward to actually try to make the ball.
that angle's just a little too steep, I
It is
think.
steep.
Yeah, and then you know what happens is you end up overcutting the three and it comes off the point because it's a diamond. But I mean, it looks like she's going for it, so I think it's good. What do we know? Yep, see, that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about.
Leah, she smacks me. She's like, see?
Sorry. Because you know what? Because
Uh,
I mean,
well, because we've done it.
well,
We're familiar with it.
and because I play snooker, like that shot is like a standard snooker shot,
Mhm.
really. Like you make them, so then you try them on these tables, and the point catches you
Yeah.
more times than it, and then you're sitting there like,
But you can make them on a snooker
and you can
table.
because
Yeah.
it's not, it's a rounded edge, so it takes the ball easier. It doesn't, you really got to
It
hit it
doesn't spit
right.
it back at you the same way. Yeah.
Right, yeah, it allows it to drop easier. So
All right. So she hit that a little fat. I don't think she kind of stood up and watched the cue ball like, uh-oh. So she is on the wrong side of this four. She could draw it one rail to the left-hand side of the screen, left-hand rail, and back
mm,
out. She just didn't put anything on that.
mm-mm.
She just accepted it, made the shot, and is going to make a decision. I like that play too.
Yeah,
She's down in count, so she's really got to
you don't
kind
want
of
to be
tighten
too
up.
risky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want to get too much further behind, right? So
right.
She didn't tuck that away. She
Mm,
really needed that cue ball to get to that middle diamond there.
yeah.
Jasmine, smooth motion ocean. Now listen, y'all,
There you go.
you guys are putting all these suggestions in our chat, but really you should be on our WPBA Facebook page putting it on our post about Jasmine's new nickname
Smooth.
contest.
That's actually not a bad one. I
You
don't
can't
mind that
win
one
from the
either.
chat room. You have to win from the post, and she's got to pick your choice. Pick your nickname. I think she's picking it. We're not giving it to her.
See, and I'm stuck because I had the heartbreaker
I
and I was
know.
done.
You were like, I'm winning with that.
I was done. It was so good. It was too good. Oh, she missed it. I don't think that's, I think she was trying to come off the edge there.
So while these ladies are racking in the next rack, we'll pop into the live scores for the folks at home and see what some of the live
Right.
scoring is. If any of the girls are keeping their own live scores, we'll be
So,
able to see it from our link. By the way, we are using Digital Pool. They are part of the WPBA family. So if you want to watch the progress of your favorite players, please go to digitalpool.com. Table 6 is our live stream table, so you'll know in advance if people are on table 6, they'll be playing on the stream.
do you like coming off the rail and spinning it in, or was that?
This is just kind of one of those weird, strange positions that you're in.
Because there's no real good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
too
not
close
like
to
a
the.
great safe. Like, I
Right.
like the thin.
That's
That's
my bad.
probably my favorite of
Yeah.
all the choices, simply because of being able to put that right hand spin and potentially get under that 7-9.
Right.
Like, it's just such a touchy shot. I mean, really, it's just a container. She's just trying to get back to the table again. She's actually left her a makeable shot. I mean, it's not your favorite shot to shoot at, but this is a makeable ball. The
Definitely.
5 is not on the rail.
Nope.
She has full cue ball. I
And you
mean,
can play a little of the overcut, and then that way,
yeah,
I mean, well, or just really go for it. But
yeah,
I
these
think she's
ladies.
going for it. It looks like she's gonna give it a go. Why not? Yeah.
She undercut
Yeah.
that. Like, that's another rule of thumb too. If you're gonna
Yeah.
shoot at something like that, your best bet is to overcut it
Yes.
versus undercutting it, because when you undercut it, you tend to hit the rail before the pocket and then bounce back up and leave a shot,
Yeah.
just like what's happened here.
And now Jasmine's gonna go rail first, I would assume.
She can go rail first. She can also just
Or is she gonna?
look. It looks like
Oh,
she's maybe
she might
she
have more
is.
angle than I thought.
No, she
Yeah,
does
rail
go rail
first.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that cue
Yeah.
ball moving. She had so many options with that shot because it wasn't like on the
Mm-hmm.
rail, but it wasn't in the pocket all the way. Like
I prefer that shot
the
myself.
rail
Just
first.
yeah, just
Yeah.
'cause you know what, you can just
Well, you
make
got
the
that other
ball.
rail to slow the cue down. And
Yeah, and you can just really make the ball, and you're more than likely gonna come back in the line of your shot, and that when the ball is out like that, it's nice. 4-1
right.
Jasmine, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jasmine. She's gonna keep taking advantage. They've had some really good safety battles, so
Mm-hmm. That's been making the difference. She keeps winning those safety battles. They're huge. She's always
right.
been really good with that, though, her touch.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we got any of the live scores while these ladies. It looks like he is probably taking her players break, so we'll check these live scores out. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I'm joining the booth with Leanne Leaney,
Hi,
and
everyone.
we are back in action. It looks like Heron Lee has taken her break, so the ladies are allowed one player's break per match, and they don't have to be at the same time. Jasmine chose not to leave there, so she actually has the option to take a break if she would like later on in the match. But it's like Heron is breaking the balls. There's a 3-point rule in effect here, so she needs to get. Oh, she made two though. Oh, she
Mm,
got it. The five crossed.
yep,
So she made
that's
two
close.
balls in, and then needs to be a combination of 3 points. So it's balls pocketed plus balls past the head string. And so she made two balls in and one ball past the head string. The five ball did make it past the head string. So this is a legal break. She's got a really nice starting shot on the two. It's a nice little shot. I mean,
Yeah,
she had to be really particular getting on the pink four. Well,
give herself angle to get to
yeah,
the five.
she's got to get in another window here for the
Yeah,
five. Oh, she undercut that ball. She undercut a
yep,
five earlier too.
yep.
Like she's clearly just not settled in.
Mm,
And you guys, you got to remember these are the first round matches for these ladies. So these are really tough draws for first round matches.
yeah.
Which really there isn't an easy draw in this event, but they definitely have to take their time and settle in. Jasmine seems a little bit more settled than maybe Heron does at the moment.
Well, I think it speaks to what you were saying at the beginning, which is, welcome to the WPBA. I think that, this is just such a different event in so many ways from all the other events.
Hmm.
And, coming out for the first time, you know.
Yeah, this is not an easy tour for sure. All right, so it looks like Jasmine's in a great position here on this five. She can come around two rails and try to get in the window between the six and the nine, or she can come all the way back down table for the six. Jasmine hits the ball pretty firm a lot, so I see her coming all the way back down. Oh, I think she got there. Beautiful
Yeah.
shot. And I kind of like this. She's just going to go one rail forward and back out. She doesn't have to do anything fancy here. And even if she's straight in, it's almost perfect to be straight in on the seven. I think that traveled a little more than she wanted it to, but
I was gonna say, it looked like she let that go a little
yeah.
bit more than what she was originally intending. The practice room.
Super funny.
Yeah,
I think I sense the sarcasm.
right? Well, that's what people say. Oh, and I have to tell you, until you experience, especially playing on the streaming TV tables and all that, and, full production and everything, it's, something you really got to get experience in with and settle in with. It's not just people just think, oh, it's so easy. I would love those conditions. It's a whole other monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it adds an element to the game, right?
Yeah.
Like just playing in your leagues or in a local tournament or something. It's you don't have that extra element of all,
Hmm.
the lights and the people
The cameras
watching and the
swirling
cameras
around
and
and
yeah, you don't
the
have that.
photographers and I mean there's just everything and
Jasmine is really digging her heels in here. This has become a 3-7 race.
yeah.
And it's an alternate break format that's treacherous. So Jasmine did win the leg. They're breaking game 7. All right, you guys, with all your suggestions for Jasmine's nickname, don't forget to go to the WPBA Facebook page and make sure you comment. There's a nice picture of Jasmine in there, and
Because her
for
picture's
our
everywhere
contest,
this week.
it is literally everywhere. Everywhere we go in the casino right now, there's Jasmine's face. It could be worse. Could be a worse face, like she's a beautiful girl, so.
She is. She's a great poster girl.
But she is the reigning champion from last year, so I think that
It's well
that's some of the
deserved.
accolades that come with
Yeah,
that, so that's great.
well deserved.
All right, she needs this cue ball to slow down. Now she has a really good safety opportunity here, but I
Yeah,
don't know if she'll take the safe or if she'll play for the push. I can't I can't tell exactly how much of the one she can see. A little awkward in her cueing, bridging between the 8-9.
which is going to make the cue ball take off faster as well. But you could come off the 1 and come back up between the 8 and 9. That would
Yeah,
be nice.
all right. You could tuck right under it.
Yeah. I think she likes the push though,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, and like I said, you know when you're bridging over balls like that and you're elevating the back end of your cue, it causes a little bit of skid action in the cue when you follow through. So she may be hesitant in that. Okay, keep it clean, guys. Only respectful, please. All right, so she opted for the push.
Right, and she made, the 8 and the 9 not tied up, but
I think it just gave
not
her,
routine.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so she's gonna go for that safety.
Behind the 8 and the 9.
Stop
Oh,
ball.
oh.
That's really unfortunate. It's kind of an unfortunate roll. I mean, is it possible? Yes, we know that we're taking that risk when we play
Right,
that two railer there.
right.
But it's just so unlucky when it happens to you.
Yes. And I will say, I mean, I've seen Heron play before. She's typically spot on with this stuff as well. So I just feel like you said she's not settled in yet. Hmm.
Well, and then Jasmine's literally got her knee on her throat. That doesn't
Mm,
help anything,
right.
She's like, I can't get anything started. And this chick will not stop. All right, so she's just going to go ahead and come around 2 rails. Oh, she did, and she
Oh,
killed it.
yeah.
I don't see Jasmine use that stroke a lot.
No.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, I always find like she likes to run the rails a
Yeah,
bit.
she moves the cue ball. She's not
Hmm.
afraid to let her go if need
No.
be. Kind of surprised by that. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm surprised. If you watched Jasmine play a lot, she doesn't hold that cue often, which I think makes her fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know, sweep the leg,
Like,
finish her. No, isn't that the Mortal
Mortal
Kombat?
Kombat.
So I played. I used to play. We recently kind of split up for this season. On a ladies team with Tina Larson, Molly Bontrager, and some great players. Right,
Wow, okay.
solid team. Couple girls, a girl from Chicago, another girl from Michigan, and our team name was Chop Suey. And when we would be running out, we'd hear one of them go, "Finish her." The other
That's
teams
so
didn't
good.
enjoy it, but it was really just in good fun.
You know what
Right?
I found on YouTube
Oh,
was
she underdrew that just a tad. And you notice there's someone standing to the left of her. So what she did is she turned around and said to the shot clock operator, "There's someone there." So they stopped the clock. They're not being punished because someone is close to them. So just so you guys know what was going on there and who Jasmine was speaking to. Wax
Mm.
on. Chat room's funny today. There's some
Yeah,
funny people in the chat room today. Keep it coming, folks. It's entertaining. Making our job
she's gonna
easier.
come off one rail off the back. Oh, no, she's gonna
She
go right
cut it
into
in.
it.
She
All
went
right,
right at it. Great shot.
nice.
Seen her take a deep breath there. She's just reassessing and reevaluating, putting in the work. Thanks, guys, for keeping it classy. Right, so I like this. This is just, I mean, she has two ways she can go about this. She can center ball this and come back and forth two rails.
That's not bad,
But you take a
Jasmine.
chance at scratching the side pocket when you do that.
I like that. Sorry, Jasmine Ice.
Oh, that's
Just
good.
Jasmine Ice Ocean.
That's fun.
That's not
So
bad.
put it on the post, Scoot. So,
Yeah. There you go. Three rails and out.
or you go forward three rails.
Yeah.
You avoid the scratch by going forward. If you do the
Mm-hmm.
two railer with center ball, you always risk scratching in that
The
second
side.
side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that. I personally prefer the three railer also.
It was a nice shot. As she likes to run the cue ball, as we were saying. Nice.
All right. Jasmine currently up 6-1. Race to 8. She's starting to close that door. Heron really needs to find her groove. She looks a little discouraged.
Yeah.
You
I didn't
kind of
expect
see
it to
her.
be such a wide gap, to be honest.
No.
I thought we were like really in for a really tight, close match.
Yeah, I really did too. I think that she just had a few early unfortunate things, like she scratched early in the set once and
Yeah.
gave a rack away. And sometimes when the rolls kind of feel like they're going against you,
Hmm.
it's like hard to catch your own rhythm again.
It is, because then you start, this isn't working, that isn't
Yeah.
working, and, her two safeties that she tried
Mhm.
did not work out for her either. So,
Yeah, she kind of didn't get either of the safeties. Like they had a couple racks that safeties determined who won the match, and she didn't come out on the good side of that.
right.
So yeah, it's tough when you feel like nothing's working for you.
And then when you're playing someone like Jasmine, that one mistake is your only mistake typically at the table. You're not going to get a second shot at it, so you get punished every time.
Well, and this is like I said, this is Jasmine is the reigning champion of this event. This is she loves it here, so it's nice to see her here playing and all right, here's another one of those shots, kind of like that four ball earlier. She can
Mm-hmm.
just kind of slide, drag this ball out of the corner, the
Right.
left hand corner pocket.
And still stay good on the two. Yeah, she did it again. She likes it.
I like those shots too. But you have to be, in my opinion, you really need to be hitting the ball well.
You can tell she feels so
Oh,
confident.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
very comfortable and confident in this match. I like that. And Jasmine's a lot of fun to watch when she's in the state. Yeah, she hasn't been very fortunate, has she, Robin? I agree. Man, she could almost play a carom here. Get the three to the right hand corner and
Yeah.
possibly make the nine.
Mm-hmm.
Would put her on the hill if she wanted to be aggressive. I think she should play the cue ball for potential safety if necessary, though.
Yeah, because that four ball's in a really bad spot right now.
Man,
There's no clear pass to that four ball.
no.
I wonder if she's just going to come off the three and go hide behind the
I think
eight.
she's shooting it.
She's shooting it.
Going two rails
Oh no,
around.
she's going.
She
Yeah.
did. Two rails around.
What do we know?
Uh-oh, here it goes again.
Yeah, that
Oh,
corner
she knew
pocket
it. She
light.
was walking away before he even got there. She's like, yep, it's in. That one's a goner. Like, see, I could see her when she was looking at that shot. I was like, she's not trying to do carom combos, safeties. She's
No.
swinging at that three ball. But really, if you think about it, it really could have potentially been a two-way there. She just,
Yeah.
she almost hit it too clean.
Well, here's Heron's chance to get back on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
That's six balls in an awkward spot, though. Again, it's not makeable really in the side, and I don't know that it passes the seven.
I think it does.
That's what I'm curious.
Wondering. It's hard from this view, isn't it? I was trying to see
Yeah.
the other views, but
Oh, she's gonna go ahead and try and cut it down in the corner instead. All right. Back and forth we go. I feel like if she makes this six and gets out, we might see a few racks here. Get a little bit tighter. Oh, oh.
oh yeah. Boy, that wiped its
Yeah,
feet
on the way in.
a whole lot of times. Woo! I
It's,
didn't even think she could make that ball from high as far up as she hit on that rail. But a lot of times that's speed. The
that's a patented
speed.
sentence, by the way.
What?
Boy,
Wiping its feet on the way
it's
in?
Jim White.
Oh.
Yeah, who owns the pool room where I play, who is a former semifinalist of the World Snooker
Yeah.
Championships. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's funny
Yeah,
that
I
you
know
said
Jim,
that.
but
Yeah.
yeah, like I didn't realize it was patented. I just
Well,
know that
we say that
everybody
it's
says it,
we say that it's patented because
Oh,
yeah,
because it's his phrase.
yes,
He coined it.
yes, yeah,
Yeah, we all say it though. I think everyone I hear Jeremy and Jones and
right.
Carl, I mean, we all say it because it's like a really good analogy about what's happening in that moment. Like
Such a fun saying.
yeah, it's great.
A nice little rub off the nine there.
And the eight, she rubbed them both. Not really sure how straight she is. She looks, she looks pretty straight. I can't. She's got enough to go forward and get off the rail, though, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like she's starting to feel her stroke now. So there we go. See, she let that out nice. She got funny on the nine.
Oh, yeah. Tradesman's entrance.
Entrance in
Yeah.
the snooker
Snooker term, yeah. I just recently started watching more snooker. There's nowhere for me to play snooker. So,
No, you're gonna
no.
have to come up to Toronto.
So, I should.
You
I'd love to
should.
see
Why not? It's only a
everybody.
couple
Yeah.
hours. We got places for you to stay.
I'll be knocking on Brit's door. Like, you better let me in. Yeah, so she kind of left herself a little funny here. She
Nice
drains
shot.
it. She drains it.
There we go.
That's a great shot by Heron Lee. I keep wanting to say formerly known as Wu Jin. Like, because that's what a lot of people know her as in the
Right.
States. In the States, but she informed us that she'd like to be Heron Lee. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but
Heron Lee, yeah. I heard that it's saying in a brock. Yeah, we're gonna have to give Jim the shout out for that one. It's even better when you're playing snooker or pool at his room.
and then somebody says it.
No, and then he like you're and then he'll say it and you're like it's so like just
It's like
surreal.
flashback.
Yeah, it's so surreal like you're just sitting there playing. The practice room has been around my he's been around my areas, I see. That was a nice break. See, she just breaks so good all the time.
It's practice.
So good. It's
There
like so
you go.
solid.
Yeah, the Q is
Formerly
formerly known
as
as.
Woojin.
That's why I said I just kept felt like I keep wanting to say, formerly known as Wu Jin. Right. So I think she fell a little flat here.
Mm,
One of those situations where if you go forward, it's going the wrong way,
right.
but you don't have enough to really punch it out to go backwards.
Yeah, she's too close to the rail. And as we would say, she could always just cement her behind the eight.
You know, that's another one. We say freeze her up.
Ah,
Just freeze her up on the eight.
in Canada, we use cement. That was nice.
Oh, she hit that really well. So she's probably just going to make this and come back out. Actually, the position, she can just get a little punch off the rail because she kind of fell a little straight here. She only really needs a little bit because actually she cut the five in and use the nine ball to stop her cue if
Right.
necessary for shape on the seven.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used all of that pocket.
Ah, out west. I will be out west probably in October.
Right, sorry everybody, somebody popped their head in the booth. I had to hurry up and mute us really quickly. Yeah, the brackets are all on digitalpool.com. You're welcome to go check it out. You can follow your favorite players there.
The brackets are live. They're being
Brackets are live.
updated, so you're getting the latest results pretty much real time, which is nice.
Yeah, Maria, I do know that Chris has a snooker table. Except that
Ah.
she's 4 hours from me.
Ah. See, and then you just need to go the one extra hour and
Right?
you're with me. What we would love, we should get a WPBA event up in Canada again.
I think Joanne's still working on hers at the spot.
It
I
was
don't
so
think
nice to
that
have the
she's out
event
of,
in
yeah.
Calgary. Yeah, you didn't, were you in Calgary? No, you didn't come, eh? It was wonderful. It was a great event.
Yeah, we are working on it though. We do not fret. We are coming to the West Coast. We are in communications. If you guys know any pool room owners that want to have the WPBA or know any convention centers that would be suitable, get a hold of Dean Raisler or Jerry Stuckart or Angela Janik, Darren Hamilton, any of our board members. They can help you facilitate all that. Let us know. We would love to come out that way.
7-2 Jasmine.
On
She's
the
on the
hill.
hill. Yeah, the Pacific Coast Classic was the one West Coast event I went to years ago, and that was a
San
really nice event.
Diego.
Uh, you'll forgive me if I forget the casino's name. It was a casino, Pacific Coast Classic. Oh my gosh, it was so long ago, like 2009 ago.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Brittany and I went. We traveled together for that one. That's another good match coming up is Allison and Sayo. Is that how you say her name?
Sayo.
Sayo?
Mark, type it out for me, buddy. So, Mark White, one of the things I remember, like, talking and hearing him say
Mm.
during commentary is that he would ask players how they say their name, and then he would write it the way that he,
Phonetically.
right,
Yeah,
so the way that he would speak it so that
right.
he could always remember it, like Woojin, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so so I was kind of giggling, like, all right, Mark, write it out for me, but how do I say it right? I don't want to say it wrong.
Sayo,
S-
Sayo,
Sayao? Is that how it is? Sayo? Seo Sayao?
Sayo, Sayo. She's got a beautiful stroke, that girl.
Yeah, so, all right, so let me clarify how the seating in the WPBA works. So, the WPBA is an entity within itself. No other Fargo or tour play has any relevance in the WPBA. You are ranked by your play within our organization. So, Seao, Soa, Soa,
Sayo,
Seo.
Sayo.
Sorry, we're
We,
gonna barbecue this one.
right?
All right. So anyway, let me just keep going while Jasmine's kicking at this one ball, which oh my God was a great shot. So ball stop. Okay, so basically, Jasmine is a ranked player in the WPBA. Heron Lee and Sayo have not played on the tour. So they have no rank whatsoever. Okay, got it, Mark. That's awesome. I'm going to write that down. Um, so they come in completely unranked. So these tournaments are seeded. If it's a 64
Oh,
bracket, the top 32 in rank are seeded, and the bottom 32 are played in. If you come in bottom seed, so these girls have never played in these events, they are bottom seeds. They
right.
come in and play one, two, three, and four right out of the gate.
Yep,
And so they draw right into our top girls.
yep,
Unfortunately for them, that is how you get into the WPBA.
yep.
We have all done it. We've all been barbecued by the top ranked
I'm
player one
currently
or two
doing
times.
it.
Leanne did it today. She drew right into Kelly Fisher
Right,
first round.
right.
So,
The same time as Michigan in September. So
yes.
yeah,
So, it is absolutely, you earn every bit of what you get in the WPBA. So,
definitely.
you are not based on previous, play. If you're known to be the best player in your area or in your state or in your country, has no relevance to anything in the WPBA. The WPBA
Right.
purely ranks on your play in their tour.
Well, for instance, even Jasmine, I don't know if anyone knows, but when she first came over to qualify for the WPBA, the very first event that she played was in Canada.
Mm.
One of our,
I think Kelly's too.
yeah, at our Canadian Women's Pool
Mm.
Tour, which was
Mm.
the regional tour for the WPBA at the
Yep.
time. And that was her first qualifier win to get on the WPBA. Like, she just didn't get to walk in either. And
No,
she was already
you
a
have to
European
qualify.
champion at that time. She already had a few titles where technically she could have, but, she qualified the same way.
Yeah, so
Yes, Chinook wins. Thank you so much.
yeah,
That's,
yes,
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 Lincoln City, Oregon.
that's Lincoln
Yes.
City. Yeah,
Thank you. Yes, that was a nice venue.
that was another one nice. That was
Yes.
nice too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Peoria too because they had the Illinois. They had the casino on the boat,
Yeah.
so you had to go into the boat for the casino. That was really cool. I had never experienced that before. So
Like Ozark, the casino boat, the river boat.
oh
Right?
yeah,
Have you watched Ozark?
yeah, I did watch it for a while and then I quit.
Say, say.
We're all trying to say it. Soda without the D. So it's Soa. Oh, Sayo Soa. Sayo
So,
Soa. Is that right? All right. I'm working on it.
yeah. That's one of the ones where we're just have to gonna go and say, can you please tell us how to best pronounce your
You
name?
right?
Right from her. Yeah.
All right. So it looks like Jasmine is. She's getting gritty here. She knows she's on the hill. This will close this match out. Now, see, I like this. She's going to drag this around two rails. Or is she playing it with high ball, right hand
I was
English?
just gonna say I think it's high.
Oh, she
Ooh.
missed it.
Commentators
Woo.
curse.
No, we did not curse her. We weren't even talking about her actually making the ball. We were talking about what she was going to do with the cue ball. Cece, right? Say. So
She's gonna have to let this go. Yeah,
Okay.
so,
Thanks, guys. We got the whole chat room doing it now.
right?
You guys are looking out for us. Thanks, everybody.
Nice.
All right, she's
Oh.
going to need a little bump there. It's hard when you know that you are, uh, already so far behind.
Oh, she missed it.
That was a tough shot.
It was. It was because, are you coming below the 9 or are you gonna go above it at that point?
Sayo Soa or Soa.
I think which I do think it's such a beautiful name that she has, to be honest. Even just like how it's spelled out nicely.
Mark's filling them all out for us now.
Right?
Thanks, Marky Rock. To work on that Kelly Fisher one. Well, she came underneath this 8 a bit. Let's see. That's a good Lionel Richie song. You guys have been fun in the chat room in this match. Thank you
Yes.
guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you. The match has been great. The people in the chat room have been great.
I mean, I'm hoping we get another rack, if I'm being honest. Sorry.
Well, yeah, of course. I like it when the matches are real tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't as
Or,
players. As players, we don't want it to be tight.
No.
We want to be
Jasmine's ready
steamrolling
to go
people.
have dinner. Straight up in the corner for the match. Should be fairly routine for her. Yep. And that's it.
Jasmine Ocean. Winner. Winner, winner. All right, everybody. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to have Allison Fisher and Soa
Yes.
next.
That's a great match, too.
It's going to be such a good match.
Oh my gosh. Like, first
When
round again,
yeah,
right?
when I saw the draws for this tournament, I
Right?
thought, oh my,
Yeah, so did I.
it's going to be an interesting weekend.
Right?
So congratulations to Miss Jasmine Ocean. And Heron Lee is not out of the event. She's just on the scenic route.
Right?
So we will be seeing her again soon, I'm sure. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned in. I'm going to give a shout out to some of our sponsors and a little shout out to some of our stream sponsors, Midwest Carbon Technologies and the League Room in West Virginia. So thanks for always supporting us in the stream, Angela and myself. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and then thank
It's
you,
Leanne Leaney.
Leanne, for staying in the
Yes.
booth with me for this match.
Thank you for having me.
Had a blast.
Totally.
And so maybe we'll see her again this weekend.
Yay.
So stay tuned, and we'll be back with our next match.
Bye, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. Thank you for tuning in. This is the WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters event in the beautiful Mount Pleasant, Michigan. The, we have a great matchup right here. We have Miss Saya Soao. Soa. I'm trying. Alice and Allison Fisher, who needs absolutely no introduction to most of the fans of pool. Um, this is a first round match. So these ladies are meeting in the very first round of this event. This is a very tough draw for both of these ladies, so it's pretty exciting for us as fans. Guaranteed that no one is out of this event, but it's pretty cool that as spectators we get to watch them play first round. Uh, I'm pretty pumped about this. I am actually in the booth by myself at the moment, so you guys please stay tuned and stay with me. I have a lot of little different things going on, and so I'm going to try to stay into this match. I'm pretty excited. I also am a big pool fan, so this is a really exciting match for me to see as well. They are playing on diamond tables. It's diamond 9 foots. I'm sorry. They are playing with Aramith TV Pro Cup Series balls and the Simonis cloth. They are using the Outsville template rack. This is a race to 8, alternate breaks. The 3-point rule is in effect. What am I missing? Anything? Anything good? I think we got most of it. Please, I apologize in advance if I mess her name up. I believe it's Saya Soao. Soa. Saya Soao. No, I'm never gonna get it. I even went and asked her just to be sure. Um, but Saya Soa. So, I'll probably call her Soa, because that's easier for me than to try to say it all together, but we'll see how it goes. I apologize in advance. I already talked to her. She's really nice. Um, and she's a pretty cool chick. I liked her a lot, and she smiles and she's kind. She seems very kind. So, this is the first time that I've actually ever gotten to see her play live. Uh, I have watched her numerous times on streams, whether she was playing over in Asia or she was playing in any of some of the Predator events. I know she's played in some of those. I got to see some of that. Uh, so I do want to remind everyone that we do have a place on our WPBA page for donations towards the streams. So if anyone out there feels like they'd like to donate, please, thank you. You're not just donating, you're sponsoring us, and we appreciate you, and it shows that you appreciate us. And so I want to give a little shout out to Gazelle Maurice. Thank you so much for your donation. And also, I believe Brian Weaver donated as well. So thank you so much for sponsoring and donating to the stream. We appreciate you. And I also don't want you guys to forget that we are running a contest currently at the moment for a Jasmine Ocean's nickname. Of course, she's going to pick it. We're not going to pick it, but on the WPBA Facebook page, there's a post about it, and uh, if you are the lucky winner and she picks your nickname, she will sign it for the very first time with her new nickname, and you will win the Jam Up jersey. So it would be pretty cool. So don't worry about doing it here. Don't do it in our chat. Please go to the Facebook page and put any of your ideas or suggestions in there. And if Jasmine picks it, you could be the lucky winner. So um, the tables are new felt and the pockets are standard, so I believe they're 4.5. But with this new felt, they can feel like they're 4 1/8. If you don't hit things with the proper speed, it can be a little dangerous. These ladies are literally adjusting. This is their first matches of the day, first match of the whole tournament, really. And so we haven't seen any of them play. We have no idea how well anyone's playing, but Allison's getting started right here. I wonder, do you think that Allison has a 3-ball combination option here? I mean, she could potentially play a safety and the combination. Nope, just going for the safety. She's got to get that cue ball back over. Just the safety. That was a great shot. I do think that she has an opportunity that Soa can see three. If she cannot see the three, I expect her to kick at it, but I think she can see the top of it. Looks like she may just thin it, maybe try to stick the cue ball to the six. What a great shot. Oh, it's going to leak. Yeah, that was a little dangerous because you know you're pushing it up towards the nine. She may have went ahead and left Allie a 3-9. I'm not sure. Beautiful. It laid up perfectly for Miss Allison Fisher. This is a race to 8. Allison is currently 1-0. I expect this match to be fairly tight. Um, with the alternate break format, you don't see a ton of runaway matches. I honestly think our last match with Jasmine was not exactly what we were expecting. I'm sure it wasn't what Harin was expecting either. So, yeah, Jasmine played really well in her match. Her safety play got her a couple racks that were absolutely huge. So, um, I will have to say that Jasmine played par for her known playing ability. She was right on point. So it was a fun match to watch. But now we have a new match, and pretty exciting one. Now, I like to explain this as we go because a lot of people don't understand how these two have drawn each other first round. Well, in the WPBA, you're seeded by rank. And if you've never played in a WPBA event, then you don't have any rank. So these ladies must have come in seated towards the bottom of the pack. And if that's the case, first round, you're going to draw into the top of the pack. So unfortunately, both of these ladies have tough first round draws. It doesn't stay like that forever, but when you're first trying to get into the WPBA, that's the thing I do like about the WPBA is that uh, it doesn't have anything to do with your Fargo. It doesn't. It only has anything to do with how you play in their events. It has nothing to do with your Fargo or any other, handicap or what your known playing ability is. It's 1,000% on your ability in those tournaments, in those events. Starter shot. She bumped that three out of there. It's a little bit tough on the two. The three didn't really come up past the side pocket much, so it's kind of hard to send the cue ball around the table, but she'd have to come in between the three or the eight and the four. We are using the pink four and the orange five. She could thin this and just play the containing safety and put the cue ball on the other side of the five and the nine if she didn't feel like being aggressive. But I do feel like at the beginning of these matches is the time to be more aggressive. If you're going to, if you're going to go for something, right? You want to know how well you're playing. I think sometimes it's easier to do it early, get a general sense of, what your stroke is, if it's going to let out and let you be comfortable or if you're going to have to play tight. All right, so I think Allison has left her the edge of this two ball. I could be wrong. No, she definitely has it. Had to move camera views just to kind of get an idea of what kind of shots were available. All right, she needs that to go. That's a nice shot. Beautifully played. A little too close for jumping, probably. I'm sure Allison will be kicking at this. These ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock. When you are on the stream table, it is a mandatory 40-second shot clock with one 40-second extension per rack. There is a digital shot clock that is the ladies can see. Sometimes we mount it so that those viewers at home can see it too. But for this particular event, it just isn't in view. So could get moved. Who knows? We have some lighting we still have to put up. So for tomorrow, the lighting and the table display will probably be even better than it already is tomorrow. So thanks for sticking it out. First days can be a little tough for everybody, right? The whole production. It's a big production here. So it's nice. Make sure she settles in. This is a good solid rack to get her started. Toughest is getting probably from the 4 to the 5. Yeah, hey Shar. So I believe you can go to the WPBA.com. There's a link at the very bottom. It says if you want to be a sponsor. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom of that, there should be a sponsor the stream or donate to the stream. There may also be a link inside the chat pinned. I'm not sure. I actually didn't do it today. Wasn't me. I didn't start the day. I came in the mid part of the day. So I'm not sure what all they've pinned. But yes, you can go to the WPBA.com. And if you go to sponsorships, there, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of that, there should be a place to donate to the stream. Thanks, Mark. You're helping me out. I am not, I may never get her name right. It's going to take me a minute. All right, so that was a great shot. She just drew it back, brought herself back to middle of the table. She wanted to make sure she have a little bit of angle on that 6. All right, it's a nice shot. Like she set up for a little less angle because she's going to have to go ahead and just bridge over the 9, which is fine. It's far enough away. It's not really in her way. But this is not an all ball foul. This is this cue ball foul only. Oh, you know what? Shar, I forgot about that. Thank you. Forgot about that. Now, Hall of Fame used to have one. I don't know if they still do in Detroit, Warren, but I knew that back in the day they had a snooker table there. All right, so Sayo is tied the matchup. All right, so she made two balls on the break and she got two balls past that head string, so that's good. It's a legal break. Yeah, Troy, I remember pockets, the snooker and the carom table. I used to watch a lot of Tim Roberts and Mark Hostler play a lot of carom. It was fun. Yeah, this could easily be a finals match for sure. All right, well, she hit that really well. Now you see her there. She kind of gets behind the ball and looks to see where she needs to be for her next ball. So I like that. Her technique is beautiful. Her fundamentals are super solid. We'll just see how she starts this event. And you see there, she went and just kind of put her hand down where she thinks would be the best place to leave the cue ball. She's putting all the work in. There's a nice break and run there by Sayo. All right, so this is an alternate break format. So we just saw Sayo uh, break and run that rack. So Allison's going to be up next. It's her turn to return serve. Or that cue ball needs to sit up. I think it's just a fairly makeable shot in the side pocket for Allison. Yeah, great. Good starting shot. It does look like, though, unless she wants to elevate her cue and shoot kind of jacked up, um, she's going to have to just roll it in, or she could play high ball and get to the rail and back across table, maybe. Yeah, she just opted to roll it in. I like that. Now here, Allison can go ahead and roll this two in as well and just come back out a little ways. I don't know that the three goes past the eight, but I do believe it goes in the side. She just has to commit and decide what she'd like to do. Just gotta settle in and just make sure that she's taking her time, making good decisions, committing to what she chooses to do. I don't know if a lot of people realize, but a lot of mistakes sometimes come when you're playing and you're not decisive or committed to what you're choosing to do. And so that's one thing that the good players do the best. They commit and execute once they're committed, but you won't see them shoot it until they're committed most of the time. So that's one thing that top players do that the amateurs and even some of the top amateurs don't do. Yeah, agreed. Thanks, Mark. I don't think she has all of this three ball. She could cross bank just like that. Beautiful shot. That's a great shot. Now she's got to be really careful, make sure she's following through wonderfully here. Uh, just because she's cueing from the rail, she doesn't have the whole cue ball. Speed there really helped her. I heard Jeremy Jones say something that on one of the streams that I was watching that the I think it was him that said he wished the players would stop saying, "Oh, sorry," because nine ball is just kind of part of it. You have to get fortunate. You not only have to play well, but you have to get fortunate also. And so I think that it's just part of nine ball. I think the players should stop feeling bad for getting good rolls because you don't really feel bad. I mean, I guess it's a courtesy thing, but I don't know that I need to see that anymore. And I do it too. That's the worst part. All right, so it looks like Allison's gonna tie this back up. If you guys have never been and you're close to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and you are within driving range, it is not expensive to come see the ladies play. Even your general admission passes, you're very close to these ladies. They walk through the group to get out. They're very friendly. I definitely think if you're within range, you should, stop out and see us. I think you would love it. You would enjoy it if you've never done it before. You've never watched the ladies play. There is an amateur event on 7-foot valley tables in the room in front of us. So if you're interested, maybe check out Dr. Pool Productions as well. They have a Soaring Eagle Open event going on and based on your Fargo. So if you're interested, you should check it out. I think they start the 8 ball tomorrow. Oh, no. They start the 9 ball tomorrow. So, and they are still taking late signups. So I think there's just like a $10 fee if you're a late sign up. So if it's something you're interested in, check it out. Come play in a tournament, get you a general admission pass, come watch the Lady Pros in between your matches. You'd be surprised. There's a lot to do here at Soaring Eagle. It's an amazing venue. Yeah, I don't think they have to, though. I think as players, we all know that we're not trying to get lucky. I think we're all familiar, and we're, obviously all of us here, we play pool. So, we know that fortune is part of the game and that you're not going to win tournaments if you don't get fortunate too. I just don't necessarily know when or how that all started or why. I'm not opposed. I obviously, like I said, I do it too. I acknowledge that I've gotten fortunate. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing in some regard, but yeah, I get it. It's not like they're saying they're sorry, but I just don't think they have to, right? They don't feel like it's necessary. Not saying they shouldn't, just saying that they don't have to. I don't think it's rude not to either, but it is nice when they do it, right? Because then you know that they know they got lucky, right? So, okay, back to pool. All right, she wants this to slow up a little bit. It's got a little aggressive. I feel like she's off the rail. The five ball is off the rail a bit. She, I feel like she should be able to cut this, but now she has to bank it. Yeah, she got a bit too far. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. And from here, it's so difficult, right, to see? Right, so she is a little. There we go. That's a little bit better view for you guys. She's just trying to make that tough. Maybe tie it up to the seven. Now, if Allison can't make this five past the seven, I think she'll play the safety and sticker to the seven. But I thought it went. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't quite tie it up to the seven the way she wanted to. All right, so it looks like Allison's going to go ahead and, she got a little bit fortunate on that bank. She definitely left Sayo a little funky on the five, and Sayo had a opportunity to tie the five up to the seven, didn't quite get it there. So Allison was able to come back to the table and get out. Beautiful. It's so funny. I see all you Michigan boys in the chat, but and girls. I can't believe you guys are not getting in your car and coming down here and visiting. Come and visit us. There is a nine ball tournament tomorrow. You could still get in. There you go. You can see the diamond banner for our sponsor, Diamond Tables, Billiard Products. All right, so she did. She was able to sneak a ball there in the side, and she did get two balls past the head string. I almost wonder if she had a loose ball in her rack, the way the rack didn't spread up proper. Oh, we're thinking about you, Robin. Take care of yourself. Sorry, everybody. Angela just came into the booth. She just finished her match. She's a winner. So she'll be playing again tonight. And you guys will probably just be stuck with me, but if here in a bit, after she takes a break, I'll need her to give me a break so I can eat as well. So this is kind of a tough position. I mean, for Sayo, I mean, she can go for the cut here, but the four is in such a weird position. Yeah, see, I just didn't like that. I don't know that she was committed to what she did there either. I feel like she just maybe got in there and swung it around. figure that out. Okay, sorry everybody. All right. Let's see where are we at here. I want to double check, make sure my score is proper. In a different conversation, I apologize. Trying to see. Yes, it is currently 3-2. You know what's really weird though is that I have Allison at 3-2, and you can see their little tablet behind them. That's their scorekeeper with digital pool, and they actually have it backwards. They have where Sayo, I'm always saying this wrong. Where Sayo is sitting, she is actually Allison's score, so it's confusing when you look out there. And, like they're sitting on the opposite side of their score out there, and it's really strange to look out there. This might be a real good shot. I don't know though. It looks like that ball might need to get legs. Well, this is definitely a makeable ball. So this is definitely a makeable ball. She's gonna really settle in here, and you can see she's taking her time, but these ladies are on a 40-second shot clock. All right, she's letting her go. That's a great shot. Got a nice shot on the 9 in the side. All right, Sayo tying the score. Yeah, when I look outside, I almost kind of like look out the window. I kind of really want them to switch chairs. It's kind of confusing for the spectators that are sitting there as well because they can see the live score on their scoring tablet, but yet it's backwards. So they're sitting in the wrong chairs, in my opinion, but that's okay. I like this angle for breaking the balls because you can see their body movement a little better than the head on, I feel. What a great break. And if any of you have ever seen Sayo in person, she is a little bitty human. So to see her put, all that into the break is pretty sporty. It feels like she fell a little flat here. I don't know if she can punch that. She may have to go forward with this ball. Looks like she can go high ball and go 2 rails forward and back out to the middle of the table. Just like that. That was a nice shot. Here, same thing. She's going to have to cut, not same shot, but she's going to have to go ahead and okay, she's going to have to go ahead and put draw on this ball. Sorry, there are people coming in, popping their heads in constantly. I'm going to have to put a sign on my booth telling them, stop. You guys are distracting me. I'm busy focusing on pool. This is just another two railer. Come back out. She needs angle for that six. So angle on that six to come back out for the seven. Now she's got enough angle on the six. She should be able to get all the way down with a high ball. It would be high left-hand English. And she doesn't even necessarily need a ton of it, but she's got to hit the ball real as thin as she can hit it to get the momentum that she needs. See her, she's kind of looking at it, making sure that she doesn't need to come back to the center of the table for the seven, making sure that she can get, to that rail fast enough at the side pocket to get under that nine ball. Oh, she didn't even need it. That's a beautiful shot, but she did hit that ball really well. That's a great shot. All right, so we don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Especially sharing the stream right now to all the groups, all your favorite pool groups and your family, your friends, whoever you know that plays pool, your pool teams. Please make sure that you are sharing it, and that way we can get everybody in here totally checking out this amazing match between two of the world's top players. You can check out all the brackets and follow your favorite players at digitalpool.com. It's a nice little out there. Sayo is, she said, I'm here to play pool too. I think she made a few mistakes early and she wasn't really digging it. Allison, took full advantage of those. But Sayo had a really nice run. I think it was her second break. It have been her second break. It was super good. Wanted to let everyone know too, if anyone would like to donate to the stream to help us make upgrades and get new equipment, update our software, things like that, you are more than welcome to go to WPBA.com. And if you go to where it says sponsorships, you can scroll all the way to the bottom and it'll tell you to donate to the stream. So we appreciate it. We'll give you big shout outs on the stream like we did Gazelle and I think it was Brian Weaver. So thank you guys so much for donating and supporting our stream. I'm not going to lie, I just dropped something in the booth and I can't find it now. It's dark in here. They're probably going to take my microphone away soon. Okay, now that I'm done destroying the booth, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm dropsy today. I've dropped so many things. I'm trying to make so much background noise for you guys. And I'm like, I can't. I'm literally dropping everything. Everything I pick up. I pick up a pen, I drop it. I pick up my phone, I drop it. So, probably best that I don't pick anything else up and I just sit here politely and talk into the microphone. All right, so it looks like she's got a really great opportunity. I think that probably depending on if she doesn't bump the six, don't bump the six. Okay. I was going to say the 2 to the 3 would probably be, in my opinion, especially from where she started on the 1, the toughest shots. If she gets through that, should be okay. And the 4 to the 5, the 5 leads to the 6, 6 to the 7. Yeah, I think she's okay. She's really just got to make this ball. She can play this with a high ball, just come back and forth. She wants to get pretty good on this 3, though. She doesn't want to come up short. As she hit it, there she goes. That was beautiful. She knew she didn't want to come up short on that. She didn't want too much angle. Now she can play for the window between the 7 and the 8 with a little bit of bottom on the cue ball. It's a little bit of draw, maybe 2 or 3 ball rotations, kind of that speed to get in the window for the 4. All right, so it looks like she can just go forward with a high ball. She doesn't have to be aggressive. She can just go one rail and back out. She just wants to make sure she doesn't come up under this 8 ball. I think she's just going to go ahead and keep this as simple as possible. Back down table. Yeah, that was a good shot. No, Mark, I'm not rapping. That's you, bud. Actually, though, I won't lie. I do a real good Baby Got Back for karaoke. So if we ever get that opportunity to have us a few drinks and find us a karaoke joint, I will show you. You will be very surprised. Yeah, so I just want to let everybody know too that this is day 1 in the production, and we did not put up our surrounding lights. The guys who do that came in a little late today. Fortunately, it's not a WPBA thing, just so we know. It's people who work here. But when we have them up, it will be much clearer tomorrow. So thank you for sticking with us, and we promise it'll get better. I still kind of enjoy. I like being able to see the players move around the table. I think their mannerisms are important. As someone learning to play, I think that when you watch great players, you learn to emulate great players. And if you can't see their bodies and all you can see is the pool table, it's real hard to emulate them, right? So we want to grow this sport. So anyone that's at home watching, we that's why we really don't just back up to the table and only show the table. We'd like to see the movement of the players, be able to see their backhand and their strokes and when they break the balls. All right, Sayo. She's got herself a little 2-game lead here on Miss Allison Fisher. I think Allie's going to take a break, so Sayo is playing wonderfully. Like she's taking full advantage. All right, enjoy. I'll give you a little sponsor shout out here. All right, guys. So our tournament sponsors for this event are the Diamond Billiard Products, of course, long-standing supporter of the WPBA, Simonis Cloth, best in the business, Aramith Billiard Balls, Jam Up Apparel, Outsville Template Racks, and Servitude Photography. Shout out to Corby for always following us around. And of course, our #1 sponsor for this event is the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. I also need to give a quick shout out to a couple of our stream sponsors for this event who support what Angela and I do. The League Room in West Virginia. If you haven't been, you need to go. They're an amazing pool room, and the owners are fantastic. And Midwest Carbon Technologies, they recently just put out a really cool jump cue called the Chili Popper. And the guy who owns the company and builds the cues, his name is Randy Dininger, and they call him Chili. And so the Chili Popper, it's a great name. It's a great cue. So if you guys get an opportunity, please go to their social medias, like, share, and subscribe to them. And we appreciate them for supporting Angela and I. They go above and beyond to help us anytime we need help. So thank you. Um, and we are trying to get things going for everybody. Check it out. We do sell tournament sets of the Aramith balls. Check them out. So you're not going to get that price anywhere else any better. All right, it looks like they're back in action. Okay, look. So we just got a little notification. So we want to give a few shout outs to the donations that are donating to the stream. Thank you guys so much. It looks like we got Michael Morrow and Lisa Placenthal, Sam Kelly, Gazelle Maurice, Brian Weaver, and Cami Wagenneck. I don't know if I said that right. I apologize if I barbecued that. Um, you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for donating to our stream. We appreciate you and donating to WPBA. You guys are, without you guys, I mean, we wouldn't even be here, right, if we didn't have you guys. So thanks so much. Okay, so Allison's back in here. She's kind of got a weird shot on the one, and she's going to go ahead and I feel like she's going to go ahead and play the safety. I think she's trying to commit. She could use the 6 as a blocker. She could play a containing safety and put the cue ball to the left-hand rail and the one ball on the right-hand rail. I think I like her thinning the 1, banking it up closer to the 2, and maybe putting the cue ball under the 6. I can't really tell from here. It's real hard, you guys. So that's interesting. Oh, she's going for the push. All right, I like that. Make that 4-5 difficult. Oh, it got real difficult. Well, this game is clearly not over. This is going to be a good one. All right, so you got to remember too, these ladies are on a 40-second shot clock, so uh, they do have to make decisions quickly. They do get one extension per rack. Positive she's called her extension at this point. Oh no, she went ahead. They were still on the push. I don't know. Somebody hand come in and handed me a note, and I got completely distracted on what shot we were at. I apologize. It's hard when you're in here all by yourself because people are handing you notes and information, and you're trying to do like four jobs at once. But that's okay. We're gonna focus on pool. So I like that Allison played the push to really kind of just have the ability to play a better safety if she gave it back. I like that. Smart. I'm kind of surprised that she gave it back to her. Oh, oh wow, she ended up making both of those balls. She is not going to be happy about that. Let's go back to that view. Ooh, yeah, she's not going to be happy about that. She's kind of in a bad situation there. That was a nice hit. She hit that very well. All right, so Allison needed just a tiny bit more speed, but just to get it under the 5-4. But honestly, just getting the Q to the rail and the 2 to the rail, she probably didn't have to get under the 5-4. It wasn't like a necessity, but if she's under the 5-4, she has to kick at it, which gives Allison a better shot of getting ball in hand. I don't know if you guys seen that, but she kind of twitched when she came up off her shot. Um, and I'm almost wondering if she felt like she kind of went over the top of the cue ball there. It was almost like one of those body movements that does tend to happen. And I know if you guys play pool, you guys know what I'm talking about. Where you're like, oh, oh, oh no, it's kind of one of those things. And so I do wonder if she come over the top of that ball. All right, that ball needs to get going. A little slow there. Definitely. Well, 3 goes. So she makes this 2 in the side pocket. The 9 does make getting from the 3 and maybe breaking out the 4-5 or whatever a lot tougher. Just wanted to remind you guys too that Jasmine Ocean is looking for a nickname, and we put a post on our WPBA Facebook. Anybody who thinks they have the best possible nickname for Jasmine Ocean should get on that post and put it out there for any. If someone picks the name or she picks the name that you have come up with, you will receive a Jam Up jersey and with her first ever official signature with her new nickname. So it's worth a try, right? I mean, you never know. You might have something super creative that she loves. No, no, not so. Jasmine is looking for her nickname. Don't post it in our chat. Post it in our on our the post on our WPBA Facebook. All right, so Allison's, got an opportunity here to take back this rack and kind of pull back this deficit a little bit. It's only a couple games though. A couple games is not a huge gap, but it is tough if you're playing someone in alternate break format like these ladies are, and you have to let them back to the table every other rack to break the balls. So, all right, Allison Fisher, 5-4. I don't know if any of you guys have been here before, but if you've never been to the Mount Pleasant Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, you guys are missing out. So if you are within driving distance, and I know how convenient it is and how wonderful it is to have to listen to my voice for a whole weekend, right, to watch the stream. But if you don't want to listen to me babble for 3 days, you should get in your car and drive to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and come check this show out. Like, you only get so many opportunities to see these top ladies play, and the Masters at the Soaring Eagle Casino is always the best tournament of the year. They're the top players in the world when I come here and play in this tournament every time. This is the best venue, the best people, the staff, there's food, there's casino. It's all within super close proximity. The hotel is attached. If you have not been here, you are missing out. So, if you guys are within driving distance, I suggest you get in your cars. And if you really still play pool, or if you are a player yourself, there's an amateur bar table 9-ball event starting tomorrow that they will still take signups for. So, please feel free, come join us. We would love to. And if you do that and we've never met, please make sure you take a second to stop me and say hello. Yeah, so Cassie, I am playing. I am playing in this tournament. I actually lost my first match. I don't want to go into details of that, but I did not play well. So, but I am playing in the event. I'm just in the scenic route this tournament. Uh, it is, but that's a whole different story. Let's not talk about me and pool. Let's talk about these amazing, talented ladies that are on your stream right now. You guys are more than welcome to check out my path on digitalpool.com. It'll tell you all you need to know. Yeah, I'm on two. Oh, sorry. We went
It's
live.
totally my fault.
Angela's pumping buttons and I wasn't ready.
It's totally my fault. Which actually I've done that a few times today. I had issues with some of the buttons, but everything all is well now. We are both in the booth for the first time. Are we both in the booth right now for the first time?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, has it been that kind of day?
Yeah, you did the first match. I did the second,
We have
the
we.
third, and the fourth. No, I'm just
Hi,
kidding.
Lonnie. How are
You
you?
can too.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just picking on you. This everybody. This is Angela Janik. She has joined the booth. Finally, come in the
Sheesh.
booth with me. She's been a busy girl, and I think she's going to take over to finish this match for me. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
go try to get something to eat. So please enjoy the stream, enjoy the match, and we'll see you soon. Actually, everyone in the booth, I think, or everyone in the chat today, I think half of them think I'm you, and the other
I
half
don't.
know it's me.
I don't understand it
So
because Lonnie and I do not think our voices are anywhere near the same,
Yeah.
but you all, for some reason, and
not
maybe,
everybody. Some
but
of
a
them know.
bunch come
Yeah.
out there and say that we sound alike, and I don't think we do. Now, we both do have low voices. I'll give them that. Like, we don't have high pitched, whatever voices, so that's okay. But I don't think we sound alike. So
No,
I'm Angela.
I'm Lonnie.
See, we don't. It's not. I'm just saying
And
we don't.
I actually think I talk through my nose more than you do. Like I'm
It's,
kind of nasally in comparison. So when I listen to our work, I'm like, well,
I,
I don't think we sound alike.
we don't
And
sound alike. I think they're all
that's all
crazy.
right.
But I'm
That's all right.
appreciative of all of you that are still here.
Yeah, I take it as a compliment either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
So,
So, hey everybody, thank you so much for listening to me chat and sticking it out with me since I've been alone in the booth. I've probably been babbling, I'm dropping things. I'm sure I've been a mess. I've made a lot of strange noises probably. But thank you guys a ton and I will be back for sure for the 9 o'clock matches because Angela will be playing tonight. But I'll try to be back here after I go grab something to eat for the 7 o'clock match as well.
awesome.
So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon and enjoy Miss Angela Janik. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond tuning out.
All right, everybody. Yes, thank you to Lonnie for covering for me while I had to play. We actually got lucky today and we played at different times. There's been days where we played at the same time. We have to randomly go find people to cover the commentary. Today was not that, so we've been back and forth. But that's just kind of how it goes. So I was actually my match went late, a little bit late, and so I got to see this match between Allison and how do I say her name before you go, Lonnie? Allison's opponent. How do I say her name?
Sayo?
Soa. Okay. Soa. Is that right?
So
Somebody, if anybody wants to give me a phonetic
Michael
pronunciation,
tried to teach me. I wrote it 17 different ways because everybody was saying it. So Sayo Soa.
Sayo Soa. Oh, I'm going to keep that piece of paper. Thank you, dear. Okay, Sayo Soa. That's pretty good. So I was watching from my table because it was two tables down, and I think these two have played each other quite a few times, and both have been victorious. I cannot remember, but definitely a tough match for Allison. I'm a big Allison fan. Always have been. Pictures of her and I in my pool room from 20 years ago, and then a few years ago. I like to keep a little collection. We look better in the younger ones. But and she was actually, I think, doing pretty well. But now, right now, she's down 2 games in a race to 8. So she needs a kind of a change of the control of the table right now. But this doesn't look great. She's asked for extension. I'm really not sure what she's going to do here. I'm just going to sit here and watch and find out. One rail kick. Jeez, she's so good at that stuff. Okay. So obviously she left a shot. Now depending on where that cue ball is, if it's really close to that 8, that will make that shot a little bit more difficult. Get a bridge out and kind of have to go up quite high over that 8 ball. But oh, she hit that too hard or too soft, one or the other, because it looks like she's stuck behind that. Yeah, I don't think, unless she can thin it, I think she got herself a little stuck. Yeah, Michael, I thought they just played in the finals, and Allison did not end up victorious. So this is a tough match for a first draw. I mean, match in this tournament. That's tough. Allison's number 2, and so she's seeded, and then some of the other players that are coming into the tour, like Sayo, have kind of pulled into the bracket against incredible players, actually, and Jasmine had one, and this morning Kaylee had one, and now Allison. So some of the newer players coming into the tour. Hmm. So we typically stay in North America, so Canada and the USA for the WPBA. There's the Euro Tour and WPA overseas. They run most of the events over there. We work, kind of underneath an umbrella there, but we stay pretty much in North America for Canada and USA. She overhit that. She's going to give Allison a view. I don't know if it goes by the 7th, though. It does. I think it does. Fisher, you're in the way. You need to move. I can't see. Allison, get out of the way. Can't see what you're doing. Yeah, I think it goes. No problem. Get down on the ball there. Yeah, we should be good to go. And this is a nice shot. I mean, shooting off the rail, obviously, but for position on the 4. Very good. Wiped its feet just a tad, but she's shooting off the rail. She definitely hit that pro side. If you don't know what that means, just ask. But Nicely done. Yeah, there are some incredible players out of Asia that are playing on our tour, some of them regularly. And jeez, I have drawn a few and I have gotten beat by them. They are incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think she wanted to hit that with a bit more. Not think, she wanted to hit that with a bit more. But okay. She'll work it out. Oh, I gotta move my seat over. Lonnie likes to sit on the left and then on the right when I'm in the booth. And so when I leave, she goes and sits on the left. But when I come back, then she wants to sit on the right. So very confusing. Nice. But, ooh, come on, bounce. Come on, bounce, 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 bounce. There we go. She's pointing. The tables are not, I mean, they're not too close, but they're close enough that certain shots you have to wait for an opponent on a table beside you before you can shoot. It happened to me a couple times during my match. So just certain shots where they're just kind of coming right at you and you're going to bump. So we stop the shot clock when that happens. And nice. Set to go and then stop. Perfect. Come on, Allie. That's so bad. You can't necessarily be favorites, but um, I played pool in the late, well, I shouldn't say this, mid 90s, we'll say, anyway. And Allison was just incredible then as she is now, and I got to play alongside her for a bit then and became a fan, and so it's just kind of a lifelong thing. I haven't had a chance to meet Sayo, so let me. Yuki Hiraguchi that played earlier today, though, I have got to meet her. She's been at a couple of our events now. She's new to our tour, and I adore her. She's so funny and adorable. And Alani was talking about, I think, or maybe it was Sophia. I can't remember this morning, but she'll walk by you, and she'll say, "I'm Yuki." And so at the last event, she was in the corner and waiting for something or watching whatever, and I walked past her and I said, "Hey, Yuki," really loud, and she laughs. She loves it. And I honestly think that human being loves her name so much, which we all do. But she's hilarious and just adorable and so sweet. And she's getting better at speaking English. She's trying really hard. And today we talked a little bit, and she's getting much better. Okay, so unfortunately, Legal Break did not make a ball. Yeah, Allison was crazy in the 90s. She was so hard to beat. I never really got very far back then. So she's going to opt to kind of probably pin this ball behind the 2 and 3, depending on how much room there is. Yep, should be just enough. Right, like that. Ugly. That's ugly. That's just mad ugly. And that is a game-winning shot right there. Just execute that safety perfectly like she just did. Game-winning shot. Karen, I saw Karen play an event not last year, I believe. So she is still playing, but other than that, I don't know. Okay, so she chose to intentionally foul and lock up that 2 ball behind the 7. The only thing is, yeah, she's giving ball in hand. Still, we'll see. I think it's kind of straight in, so if you bump, it's not straight in, but if you bump it, your odds might be decent. I don't know what she's planning on doing here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Odds looked pretty good. Oof, she doesn't have a whole lot of room, and she's got a weird angle where the three is at. I don't know if you can hit that soft enough to hold it or not. Looks like she's kind of moving like she can hit it soft enough. Nicely done. All right, sorry if I mute there for a second. The cough, and you all don't want to hear that. The shape on the last shot was beautiful. Um, nice speed control. She's playing nice and soft. Not, just taking her time. Yeah, barely is exactly it. She's just barely moving the cue ball. Nothing too aggressive. Oh, she's not happy with that. That, ladies and gentlemen, could tie it up. Allison, I can't believe she didn't bounce out of that chair. Oh, she did actually. She was putting her bridge together. I can't believe she missed that. Just a little bobble. You hit it with a bit more speed than the last few previous shots and just bobbled it just a tad. So this is one of those either hold the ball there so you can see the 7 or come across. It's like she's going to pull it back just to the center of the table to make sure to stay away from the 8 ball. Or really stroke it and come all the way. Just do that, Allie. Yeah. See, I'm just happy to get the cue ball to the center of the table. I don't know about you all. But I haven't been playing pool for 40 years or something. It's kind of remarkable that Allison, when you watch her play, she doesn't get emotional about, if she doesn't get the leave that she wants or this or that. She doesn't let it get to her. She just walks up to every shot like it's just opportunity and work. So well done. Look at the speed control. Ugh, nice. I like it a lot. Tie it up, Allie. Let's make this a match. Beautiful. Center of the pocket. Excellent job. Allie's tied it up. So Sayo is up to break. We're on rack 13. It's a race to 2. Tied up. Great break. Don't like where the 2 ball is, but she'll have to work it out. But what a great break. She made the one on the side. Um, the wing ball. Almost made one in that top corner pocket as well. Balls are nice and spread out. It's a great break. Just that 2 ball kind of ending up in a weird spot. Hmm. It's a nice shot. It really is. I mean, gotta give respect where it's due. She's gonna have to put some spin on this ball. Seriously. And she did. Hmm. Allie is so happy to be at the table right now. I have to get me a thing of water here soon. Been a long day. Love the no fear. Kelly does it a lot too. Oh, really, really amazing top players. They get their cue ball so close to the next ball. I'm just happy to get to the center of the table, but you know, you would tend when you're not as experienced or not as good as someone like Allison, you tend to leave yourself farther away from your next ball. You don't mean to, you don't want to, but it's just the confidence of that speed control and where it's going to stop. And she's so good at it. The way she hit that 5 to get around for the 6, and she was so close to it, but not too close. This is my favorite shot in pool, by the way. I don't know why. I just could do this one all day long. I love this shot. That and something straight in, oddly enough. I love straight in shot. Is that weird? Oh, Allison's just like, yes, yes, yes. Get me to the hill first. It changes things. See if she can finish this one out and make it to the hill first. Sunk it. Love it. Love it. Great match. I hate that I missed the beginning of it, but my match went over because I couldn't make a ball. I don't even know how I won. I played terrible. Tried to kind of get it out, but just didn't want to work. I'm going to test this commercial again. My volume didn't show up here a minute ago, so give me just a second.
Ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
How about that? All right. This is a great place to be. Allison's on the hill and she's up to break. So oh, she so needs to see. Okay. Well, ooh, and the 2 and 3 just said hi. Very familiar with each other right now, which is not cool. One's not in a really makeable spot either, so this isn't exactly how she wanted this after the break to look. But she's got a lot of traffic in the center of the table. The one ball is in a good position with the cue to kind of split them and hide a few things. She's going to choose to do that and just, she's so good at splitting balls. That's what I call it anyway. Putting one really in a bad spot. Oh, I wonder how much of that. She can see it pretty clear. I mean, I don't know if she'd go for that, but she might. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. Hey, I second that young thing. I think my match would have maybe been a little shorter if I was a little younger myself. Unfortunately, I am not. I don't think that's what she wanted. Oh, did she tap? Did she do something? She kind of motioned like, I don't know, but what is going on with this ball? Oh, it looks like it's behind the three. I can't get far enough over on the angle, but it does. Oh, I said interesting because I was doing multitasking and I missed how she got in that spot, Mike. So it's my bad. I was trying to cover for myself and you're calling me out on it. Dear heavens. I don't know what to do with you, Mike. Say you still love me. That's all I'm asking. She's gonna go airborne. Oh, goodness gracious, almost made that ball. It's gonna open up. And the 4 ball just went past the 5. It's makeable. Allie, this is your opportunity. I don't have to say that. She knows that. Oh, if you didn't hear, I'm going to tell the story one more time. I was talking about Allison earlier this morning when I was in the booth before I had to play. I saw Allison this morning. My hair was down. I always wear it down in the mornings because I don't really do much with my hair and I got to let it dry. It's the natural dry look. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it gets very curly. I have very big, curly, naturally curly hair. Anyway, and she looked at me and she said something about my hair. And she said, it reminds me of something. And she gets to her phone, pulls out her photos, goes to her photos folder, and shows me a picture of her dog. It's the same color hair as mine, very curly. And apparently I made her think of her other other child there in her, I don't know if it's a puppy, not necessarily a puppy, but I'm still a little upset about it. Not sure it was a compliment. But she noticed my hair, so maybe, I don't know. But that's Allie. I might not let her live that down. She might have to, like, actually apologize. Ask for forgiveness. I'm so upset compared to the dog. Oh, jeez. She's going to draw straight out of this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would draw straight out of it. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so just a little, oh, that's great. Leave her, get yourself an angle. She's got some choices here. I think she has a big enough an angle. She has a choice. Oh, yeah. Y'all want to see the photos of my hair and the dog? Please tell me that's not what you're talking about. Allison would probably share it if I told her to share the picture of the dog on social media so that everybody knows. She probably would. Goodness heavens. She's going to draw that back for the side. She wants it to go a little more, but okay. So we're just going to have to maneuver more than she would have liked, but that's all right. She's going to come to that top rail and down. I would bet 1 rail, honestly, depending on how much of an angle she has. I think she has enough. She's just going to go 1 rail and come back down. Oh, we have 800 people watching. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 1, 2, I was wrong, 2 rails. This is not a problem for her. I'll have to do that hold my breath quiet thing while she shoots at this 9 ball. Sunk it. Oh my goodness. It was Allison's turn, ladies and gentlemen, to take this match from Sayo, and it looks like Allie's going to play again this evening at 9. Congratulations to Allison. That was a great match. I missed the beginning of it, but the end of it was awesome. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to turn off the stream. We're going to turn it back on probably about 15 or 20 minutes before 7. We have A-side matches, I'm pretty sure, at 7 and 9 p.m. this evening. So all the winners from today match up and play at 7 and 9. So Allison and I actually will play at 9 p.m. hopefully I don't have to play against her. And if you look at the bracket, I don't want to know who I play. That's my ask. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. We're only going to be gone for about an hour. So everybody take a little short dinner break and grab yourself some drinks or some snacks, a bowl of popcorn, and come back with us at 7 p.m. I just want to shout to Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Um, this is our Masters event for the year. So happy to be here. Also, when you get back on at 7, please immediately share the stream to all your pool groups or just to your page so that everybody knows that it restarts at 7. And we can get all the viewers back up to 800 or more. I'd like to pass 1,500 for this event. That is my goal this time. Yeah, I know y'all can make it happen. So thank you for that. Also, we are still collecting sponsors and donations for more tablets and more cameras so we can start to stream more than one table. We would like to be able to have no commentary on other tables, but be able to stream the other matches for you. So we're looking for some sponsorships and live stream donations. If you go to WPBA.com, click on the sponsors tab at the top, you'll see a little button that says live stream donations. Please click that button, send anything that you can to help us out. Everything helps. Slowly but surely, we're building up the stream to something awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We will be back in about an hour.